It's a little after 3 on April 26th, 2026, and I just finished re-editing the first vlog. I had to take out all the weed stuff. Weed is pretty chill, and it's medicinally legal in Florida. I work at a dispensary that's THCA products and flower and stuff like that, and it's pretty chill in the U.S. and certain parts of the world, but in the entire world, it's obviously not. It's very illegal in a lot of places. So basically, that's why YouTube age restricted the first one. So I had to re-upload that. I'm sorry that there's now a lame version where there's stuff blurred out and stuff cut out entirely. I had to cut out about like 25 minutes of footage. And the reason I did is because why I just cut it out instead of blurring it out like some of the other clips is because it would have been so much unnecessary effort to blur out. Basically we're smoking so much weed throughout a lot of those moments that it would have blurred out our entire bodies for the entire time. So you basically would have just been looking at blurred out versions of us, and I didn't feel like taking so much time to edit it. When you can watch the other one, you just have to be 18 plus and you have to be logged in or whatever. I just don't. The only reason I don't like things being age restricted, I really don't care, but I don't like how, that is a big, that's just an unnecessary roadblock for people to watch stuff. Like most people that aren't logged in, or if they're watching it from a third party website like Facebook or Instagram, when you watch something through when it's linked, when a YouTube video is linked on like another platform, for example, you're basically not going to be able to, they have to open the app separately, and then they can't just watch it through that third party app as well. So it's basically, it creates a lot of unnecessary headaches for the user, anybody that would want to watch it casually. But it's still there. It's like not like you can't watch it. I don't plan on I plan on making a lot of these, so I really can't keep any backups of it. I'm not going to sit here and buy hard drive space to back up every single thing. So, I want to upload everything as not uncut as possible, but like I a lot of stuff I cut out is just a lot of unnecessary dead air or just moments that aren't that great or amusing, or just they're nothing, so basically I want to treat this stuff as like a log, not daily. I took a day off yesterday because I have the days off on Saturdays, and I really don't feel like, I don't want to do these every day. Maybe every other day or sometimes here and there, but because because we smoke so much weed at work, it's like now I'm wondering if I can even shoot at work or whatever, it's even gonna be doable. Basically, I'm kind of figuring out how I'm gonna work around this right now. So that first one was a very large dose of what my daily life is like at the moment, that it's not really, I don't have to show too much of that stuff, like me at work and just bullshit like running errands. So I don't know, I'll try to keep this interesting, but I don't know, like now having to think about that, I can't show myself smoking weed, or having to think, now I'm like, I have to be very careful about what I shoot or what I put, and it's mainly because I don't want to do unnecessary work censoring this stuff or having to cut stuff or whatever. So we're figuring it out. I'm figuring it out. But that first one had some interesting stuff in it. I was ashamed to have to cut out a lot of moments, but that's where it's at the moment. I'm gonna see what I have to go to work today again, so it'll be all shot mainly in the background. I'll have to keep what I take video of it at where I'll have to keep it in a specific space, and then that's it basically. Because anytime we go outside, it would just be censored the whole time. I don't know. I'm rambling now at this point. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a little hungry and thirsty, and I should probably do some stuff. But yeah, I also have to shower and clean up before I go. So that's just kind of why there's two versions of that, or why that's heavily edited. So hopefully this new edit, I don't know, I might have to just scrap it completely if I can't upload an edited version that's gonna be non-restricted. So that's where YouTube kind of annoys me, or where I would love to do more, just as much uncut stuff as I can on my own personal website, obviously. But I don't know, YouTube is just the most convenient. It's the easiest way to get anybody to see just anything. You know, it's like the main place for videos to be shared. So, you know, and I love YouTube in a lot of ways, but this shit's lame. That's all I can say. All right, I'm on my way to work now, and I'm sure there'll be more fun conversations with Blaine and I. Some more good times as well. I'm gonna put the camera down because there's literally a cop right there. I don't want them to give me shit because I just assume that that's what they do. Or maybe he's just sitting on his phone doing nothing. You know, get used to this angle though, I guess, because this is I don't fucking want. If I could be as discreet with this as possible, that'd be great. I just don't want to be like I said the other day, I don't want to be like a douchebag with this stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Once I get to work, I'm curious to see what Blaine thinks of all the weed stuff and the age restriction. I want to basically we'll just, like I said, have to keep the stuff that I shoot at work and in general, I'll have to keep it very separate from whenever we're, you know, doing a little toking or whatever. But yeah, that doesn't mean that we can't have good conversations, or that doesn't mean that these can't be interesting or whatever. I don't know, as far as like if people want to see all that stuff and they don't care that it's age restricted and it doesn't like affect like the potential monetization of my channel, or I don't worry so much about monetization so much as I worry about like getting, you know, the 3 strikes or whatever, and then getting a permanent ban on the channel. But I think that nowadays, especially, requires requires really going out of your way to break the terms and conditions or whatever. And just a heads up, you know, if you haven't watched this channel for a while, if you don't know me that well, I will probably end up rambling a lot on these, and I will probably end up, you know, repeating myself a bit or using the same terminology. That's fine. I don't want to, you know, feel like I have to be so on point all the time. I want to get comfortable with filming myself, or I want to get comfortable with just the camera always being on, I suppose, and not really thinking about it too much. And I want to just share these small moments with you all, because I think that'd be interesting. Anyway, we're on the highway. I probably shouldn't have been filming this long while driving on the highway, but I will start. Oh man, the day hasn't even started. I'm already feeling like I'm ready to take a fucking nap or something. Not really. I just feel kind of, you know, just mentally preparing myself to deal with people and talk to the public and to deal with stoners or whatever. What was I trying to say before? Yeah, I'll check in back when I'm at work. See you guys there.
And it's like,
careful.
Oh shit.
You're fine. You still
because he had
smells nice in here.
Thank you. Still.
Are you fucking watching the thing? Oh my god.
And he was like sitting on a bench.
Who says that people don't go hard at the clubs?
Fuck yeah, man.
That's as hard as it gets.
Yeah, like,
We had some good conversations the other day.
It's us just talking about shitting in the dark.
Unfortunately, we can't really smoke. I basically re-edited it and upload a version with like a lot of the weed stuff blurred out or cut entirely. Like I had to cut out like 25 minutes of it.
Why?
Because it got age restricted.
Oh,
so
yeah?
like yeah, that's like 18. You're logged in, so it's not not a problem for you. But if you weren't, then it would like pop up.
Who wants a bunch of little kids watching our videos anyway?
Well, it's like.
Sorry.
No, it's not even that. I think of like someone's watching through a third party app is what I always think of. I guess someone's watching through Facebook or something.
Yeah. What we should do is have like an uncut version that people subscribe to and pay us money, where we say cunt and maybe a penis appears.
I think cursing even is fine as long as it's not so pervasive. If we were like cursing the whole thing, you could say it like fucking shit, whatever, but it's like as long as that's not too much and there's no drugs or anything like violent or sexual or whatever.
I'm sad
No, it's fine. It's not. So basically, we just won't even. I mean, I guess this is what I'm running into. Do we do like a How I Met Your Mother kind of thing where it's like we have a code of like when we're smoking weed or whatever, where it's like, oh, like when they're eating sandwiches in the show, it's like when that's like the signal that they're smoking weed. Did you ever watch that shit?
I watched At It. I have a couple of friends
I'm sure
that
a lot
were
of people
really,
did.
really into it.
It was alright. The first 3 or 4 seasons were pretty good, but then
It's
everything.
like,
was
what's
whatever.
that show? Rules of Engagement. Me and Rob watched that. No, I don't think one other person besides me and Rob watched that show.
There are a lot of shows like that. I feel like
Yeah, it's Patrick Warburton in it.
I've heard a lot about Psych. I've never watched it.
Psych's great. I
Yeah.
love Psych.
That's awesome.
I think that camera needs a battery change. Let me stare at it for a second, and then if it blinks red, then I gotta change the camera battery.
Hell yeah, bro. What's going on, Wes?
What's up, fuckers?
Chilling, man.
Yeah, I gotta change.
He's got a
the
Coke.
battery.
Yeah, I fucked up and got a liter of cola.
Yeah, it's like a big one. It's like a gigantic one.
That's like that. It hits so differently out of the glass, and when it's like a Mexican cola. Very nice, very nice. I was just telling him I had to re-edit an entire new video without us smoking weed because it got age restricted because of how much we were smoking, the blunt we were smoking throughout the whole thing. Yeah. So I don't know. Basically, I'll just film in here, and if we film outside, I'll have to like just. I don't know. Now it's like,
Just
that's
blur
such
it
a
out.
such a yeah maybe but it's such a like main dynamic of what we do.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to think about.
It's my whole life, man. Smoking weed is who I am.
Yeah, man, same.
If I can't smoke weed, I guess I'll just go back to hitting people with sacks of doorknobs. Oh no. That's the doorknob.
More chocolate fortune cookies. Let's go. We could talk over
hey.
smoke. You know, I finished Lord of the Rings Extended last night, though. Return of the King. The ending of it, or what makes that movie really long, is how many moments are in slow motion and how many like moments are dragged out. The whole ending, it feels like the whole ending was like everyone's kind of talking like at this rate. You know, when he's on the bed like laughing. Gandalf! We made it! I love that in Clerks. I can't wait for Rob to see the like Randall monologue in Clerks too.
It's like, you want to see Clerks 1? There, that's it.
Yeah.
Just walking.
Or Lord of the Rings or whatever.
What did I say?
Clerks.
You want to see Clerks 1?
Referencing his own movie, or referencing his own thing. I saw an interesting thing on, like, I don't know, I think I follow, like, a Skewniverse or some sort of, it was like a cinema cafe thing, whatever the fuck it was. It was somebody talking about the first movie. Mm-hmm. And it could have been like AI generated. Someone even commented that, but the person was basically saying in a post that Jason Mewes' performance in the first Clerks is so different than the rest of the movies because of his like kind of downplaying like his presence or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, as far as he's not like as showy as he is like
Yeah.
later on, or not, it's like acting. And I thought that was kind of interesting. How he's just like very normal in the first one.
I love when he pokes his head out and he's like, yeah, well, you're banned from the store. And Jay's like, yeah, bitch, or whatever, like outside, but it's like muffled through the window
Yeah.
after the lady leaves or whatever.
Yeah, it's great.
I see through your ruse, ma'am.
You know, honestly, I wonder if you were saying yesterday or whatever, I wonder if you're the Dante and I'm the Randall of this place.
Well, I hope I'm not Dante. He gets shot at the end.
In the original cut. Yeah, we're just gonna have to blur this stuff out.
Or you can make it explicit that it's CBD we're smoking. So it's complete.
no way, there's
it's
no
completely legal. Watch as I smoke CBD flower.
Maybe CBD is super illegal in other parts of the world, though.
Well,
But you
other
can
parts of the
film it.
world
That's-
can kiss my ass.
Are you trying to keep it off screen or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
that's-
That's okay. That's okay. Like I said, I'll just blur it out or whatever. I didn't want to have to do that after editing the entire thing, but if I'm like doing that as I edit it, it's a little easier to like blur things as you're going, instead of like I made an hour and a half video and I have to go back and I have to cut out stuff and edit the fucking. Oh no!
I have to do things. That make me do things. Yes.
What's funny is it could just be out.
Did you cock it?
Oh fuck no, I didn't.
Mad West clock out.
What could be interesting though is if anytime we're outside smoking, we just film. This is like what popped into my head just now. We're like, is there still some? Oh, it's on the door. What if it was just like you just hear us and you don't see us?
Yeah.
And what if it's just like literally? And I can't shoot our cars because I don't want to have to keep blurring out the license plates.
You should.
So it's like, what if it's just like a shot of like
You know what you should
outside, and that's like the signal.
You should have like footage of like fish swimming or something, or like every time just put like a different ambient something, like cows eating grass.
That's where they have to find like royalty-free stuff though, and it's, you know, gets a little complicated there. It's annoying using royalty-free stuff. Like I've never felt like anytime I've made music for something versus when I've like, you know,
I have an idea.
It doesn't matter.
So we
just film each other.
Listen, we film the ground with our feet, and then we film one with you and me, one with you, me, and Rob, you with me and Wes that way, and then whoever's in the conversation, we just loop that footage.
Yeah, do we like do it, you know, like that 70s show thing where it's like you just never see it, but it's always like that smoke in the air and
It's
shit.
always implied.
It's always implied, yeah. I mean, I wonder if...
Look at this motherfucker.
I'm out.
I know,
Yeah.
I see that. You enjoy your 2 days off, man.
Take it easy, homie.
I'll see you later.
Seeing you. Yeah.
See
Stay safe,
ya.
alright?
Be safe.
What could be interesting... Yeah, what could be interesting is whether it's implied or
Inferred.
I was like...
Sorry.
No, no, you're good. Or I was also just thinking like I could always get footage of something else and throw that over the audio, like just have the audio, and then you like just film something else, like, you know, we just add like a random shot of something else. I don't know, it's really not a big deal to blur it out though, and it looks kind of funny too.
I'm trying to think. You could do.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it'd be cool if there was a workaround and we didn't have to. If I don't have to think about that in a post edit, you know, while I'm editing, that's mainly what I'm trying to think about.
What if you've got a green candle, right? Like a tall candle, and then lit it, and then filmed it burning down, and then you could just show that when we're smoking.
That's interesting.
And then just match the speed to however long you need the clip. So sometimes it would burn faster, sometimes it would burn slower, but it would just be a green candle burning.
Yeah, that's not bad. I like that a lot.
Just be talking over it.
Or like a video of like when we do a bonfire next time. If I just get a video of the bonfire.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe. Well, it'd be cool if it was something like of here too, to show that we're outside.
Like the leaves blowing on the fence.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe the bit of it could just be filming anything but the smoking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Just do like close-ups and then like put the dialogue over it.
Right. Blaine is just working on some stuff right now. And we have to keep that off camera, but I could probably do one of these maybe. And you probably still see it, I guess, from there. Maybe we'll blur it out.
I'm like this.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking, just like that, yeah. Alright, here, let me just check and see how this looks too. I'm curious. Sweet, alright.
This is ours. This isn't enough for one, so we can have it.
So yeah, what do you think of I guess just that whole concept of religion as a whole?
I don't know. I'm fine with it until people start coming in and talking about me being. He was like, "Do you want to get raped by a demon?" And I was like, "No, I don't want to." And then he was like, "Well, you gotta fucking, I sold my goats or something." I don't fucking know.
For context, this particular customer just loves to talk to us about
religious stuff.
I
don't care.
I was
about.
very clear about my atheism with him, and we talked. Blaine had to hear us talk in circles for like an hour straight or something. And it was pretty fucking funny.
I just let him ramble. I don't, and then he finally goes away. But
he's buying concentrates in a weed shop. That's like what the hypocrisy is just astounding. And he like compartmentalizes that it's okay.
He's also very like anti-masturbation. Like, and I feel like that's why he's so sweaty. Because he's like, I can't do it. And like, he's like fucking...
Is he married? Is he not having sex?
No, but I'm just saying he seems like compulsive about it. Because I'm not walking around being like, I don't masturbate, man. Ha ha ha. Like, no one gives a fuck if you fucking jerk off or not, you fucking weirdo. Stop coming in here saying that to people.
Yeah.
And it's
Unless
like
you're on
the
Chatterbait, no one cares.
Yeah, it's like the sex. You don't have to come in here.
Oh, that guy's so fucking funny. Tell him about that, please.
He comes in the first time. I need something for the sex. But what's weird is it's like, okay, I get it. You want something sativa. Here you go for sex. He says that to us every time. He always finds a way
at
to...
least a handful of times.
Yeah,
right?
lean over and be like, the sex. And it's like, you always deal with me. I know what you're here for. You don't have to say that to me. It's so weird, man. Or like the guy that tries to say Sex Panther and says sex partners every time. Like, I get like maybe one time when after we corrected you, but it just seems like he wants to say sex partners. I want 8 sex partners. And it's like, all right, bro. Just, I don't even know anymore.
Neither do I. But
Quite frankly, we need the ballroom. We need the big old ballroom. We gotta keep ourselves safe.
God, yeah, someone. It was like a gun went off last night, dog.
I feel like it was a fucking... Me and Wes were talking about that, and I was like, it feels like a false flag, because they're like, you can't make the ballroom. Then he goes to the correspondence center for the first time ever. Then there's a shooter that hits no one but happens to get past Secret Service, and then immediately after he's like, this is why I need the ballroom. And then today everybody's like, they should let him build the ballroom, he's gonna get shot. And it's like, well, all they had to do was let some loony loose into the building and then just knock him down, and now he can build the ballroom. It's like, it just seems a little too convenient that like, I don't know. I just want to ride my motorcycle. Do nothing.
Hell yeah, man.
Well, I'm sure I'll have to do something, but you know what I mean. In theory.
And you're gonna cook that tomato sauce?
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's okay. So, from what I'm understanding, if I remember correctly, the recipe is you take white wine, and then you take saffron, and then you put the saffron in the white wine, and you steep it, and it turns the white wine kind of orange, and then I roast the yellow tomatoes I have, and then put those into the white wine and the other stuff.
Shrimp and white wine.
Beaver boys.
Is it Beaver boys?
And then I'll emulsify it probably a little bit, but I want to keep it kind of chunky. And then I'll just make the fettuccine. That's easy. And then do the scallops. I'm just gonna do like in butter with like Italian seasoning.
It sounds really good, man.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Blaine makes really good food. He made me an amazing chocolate chip banana bread.
Oh, speaking of that,
chili and I'm excited.
Look, yeah, my mom sent this to me, man. It's a banana bread recipe, and I'm gonna try and make it for us.
Oh my god, a double chocolate. So it is that's in the actual banana bread like batter or whatever that is.
This double chocolate banana bread is the best of both worlds with a chocolate banana. God damn it! Chocolate banana bread base, chocolate chips, and optional chocolate like topping.
It sounds fucking awesome. I love anything double chocolate, man. Like
yeah,
a double chocolate muffin or.
And it was pretty easy. Like the like I'm all about easy recipes, man. I don't.
Oh yeah, dude. Remember to hydrate, everybody. Hey, assistant boss man, I'm gonna eat something real quick.
Okay. What you eat?
I got that leftover Burger King cheeseburger and an apple and a tomato that I'm gonna eat like an apple, and some peanut butter and banana. And
you're gonna eat the tomato like an apple?
Yeah, I didn't cut it or anything, so I'm just gonna bite into it like a savage. Just eat the shit out of it up.
Like George with the wheel of cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the summer of Rio.
Yeah. It's a pretty chill today. Sundays are always chill for us, honestly. It's just you and me, and we just like it's like that end of the week.
Getting caught up on whatever we need to for the week, and just like chilling. And the fucking boat shoes already came in, and he came in twice today. He said that he's only smoking once if he only buys one joint and then comes back 2 more times in the day. So I hope
It's the funniest thing hearing someone say how much they want to quit, and then you see them every day or whatever. Like, he's like, this is gonna be the last time. This is the last. You don't have to tell us, man. We don't give a shit. I don't give a shit if he quits weed or not.
I don't care if you come here every fucking hour. If you have money and you can buy it, I'm gonna sell it to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking goober. I don't care.
That guy's funny. Fucking just weird people. Some people are just like weird, you know.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say like annoying. I don't want to say like frustrating or like, you know.
He's just odd.
Yeah. He's just weird. Some people are fucking annoying because they're weird. I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
Fucking heaven.
Hope I'm not too annoying. I might be though.
Yeah.
I might be.
You're all right, meatball.
Thanks, man. You too.
You're all right.
All right. I guess I'm going to go back there, but I will be here if you need me. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Pointing out the dog.
My banana looks a little sad, but it's still totally edible. I actually really love it. The more brown it gets. Is this banana too ripe for your liking? Do you like it when it's like
I guess it just depends on my mood. That one's all right. Like, I'd eat it right now, but like sometimes I want a firmer one. You know?
No, yeah, I was just thinking like I wonder if people have a preference for like how ripe their bananas are.
I guess as long as it's not a fucking pure green one, I'm right.
This is like super like slimy is all. It's like not. There's no resistance to it at all.
That's banana bread banana.
Super like almost slimy. I like it a lot. Apparently, it's like better for you when it's like the riper it is.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've heard at least.
Maybe because it's breaking down, makes it easier to. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was just curious. Hey,
I like them when they're squishy.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you for your thoughts on the banana.
Yeah, man.
I think that's great.
That's what I'm here for.
You know what I realized? I kind of like the idea of like filming this stuff so that if people like your family or my family wants to see us at work,
yeah,
I don't know
that's what I told my mom. I was like, "Do you ever want to see what my career is like?" Tune in next time and see what kind of weed and bananas we're smoking and eating.
Yeah.
I'll give you a hint. It's strong and yellow.
I feel like peanut butter crackers are very underrated. Are peanut butter crackers overrated or underrated?
Again, I guess depends on what kind of crackers and what kind of peanut butter. For me, anyway.
I get that.
I don't think they're overrated. I don't think a lot of people eat them much anymore. We're a dying breed, you and I.
I think peanut butter is one of my favorite things in the entire world. It's so good. Mine's just rolling up right now. We're gonna go, we're gonna step outside.
Yeah. That's like a really big part of the job and stuff. Look, our shoes are the same.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, man. It sure is. It's just like a...
What the smoke is?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That looks amazing, doesn't it? That's what I have to say to people who say they don't like tomatoes. I'm gonna leave the space between us so that people know that we're super heterosexual, okay?
Okay. Okay.
You sound disappointed.
It's okay, brother. I know that I'm stinky and you don't want to sit next to me.
Nah, I honestly do like the armrest here is usually why I like sitting on an end.
This couch.
Being able to lean on the armrest.
Cold.
It does. Leather does
Very
definitely.
chilly.
Yeah.
Man, there are too many videos of like baristas in Japan dancing before they give people their food.
Really?
Yeah, like this one. See how she be dancing?
Oh my god.
They be doing that all the time.
In Korea?
Or
Japan, you said?
Japan, Korea, somewhere. But I just,
Like K-pop stuff? They're like doing like
guess.
K-pop dance moves or whatever.
I just give me my food. You know, like one of them I get, but then the whole kitchen start doing it, and it's like, y'all need to be making the food.
You go to a, you go like we were just talking about wanting to go to Chili's. You go to a Chili's and your
They just
server
start
comes.
dancing.
They're holding like the fucking triple dipper in your
You're
hand.
trying to grab it, bro.
Triple dipper in one hand and everyone's drinks in the other, and they're just sitting there dancing, like not giving it to you. That's yeah, that would get really frustrating, I guess. You know what's funny is how, remember it was so normal, or it was like standard to go into a Cold Stone and they would be like singing and doing a whole performance while making the ice cream.
Yeah,
And that's like long gone because it's just absurd to expect that people are, I definitely performed some music and did some music stuff for many, many years, but that was like what I did for a living. But unless that is what you're doing for work, you can't be forcing people working in food service to sing and dance on top of that. The job is already humiliating. Like, it's already, very demeaning and like you feel less than doing any sort of like public service job in general, and
Yeah.
or doing any, especially food service. That to add forcing someone to perform on top of that is like a slap in the face and a kick in the nuts kind of at once. It's like
the double whammy.
yeah. Not in a good way. I want to add. Not in a good way.
Like
With
kick
both
the
feet
nut.
and hands, like just
The kick punch. Yeah.
yeah, that's
Right in the
Ryu
crotch.
from Street Fighter move or whatever.
Man. What a world, huh?
Yeah, I don't. Were there any other places like that did that Cold Stone thing, or some sort of like performative? That seems like, I'm not talking about like I guess Chuck E. Cheese is kind of like that too, but that's not like for kids. It's just a general thing.
There was somewhere that, like, if you did something, like tipped or something, they did some shit like that. I want to say, do you remember Cheeseburger?
Yeah.
I want to say they had some kind of fruity dance they did if you did something.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, they were like, oh, somebody got the Baconator, and then they had to come out and sing, like, What a Fool Believes, or whatever the fuck it was.
Wasn't there like a cheeseburger like challenge too? Though I know like some people.
Maybe that's what it is.
Some people from our school.
I think Rob did it and beat it.
No way, really?
Yeah, I think it has a little picture on the wall.
It's like, isn't it like more than like a few pounds of food? Is it like a big ass? Maybe just I'm thinking it was a lot bigger when I was younger. Maybe it's not that big.
Yeah, maybe it's one of those things.
Maybe my small. I mean, that place was.
Wow, this is a real big burger. That's what
place
you
was
say
huge.
because your hands were like so tiny at the time.
Well, there was one near. I didn't try when I was a kid, but there was one near here, and that was around when we were in high school. Like I haven't seen that. That location went away 15 years ago or whatever.
Yeah,
So like,
I don't know if they exist anymore. I don't think
there's like two locations. That's one of those places there. So there were so many of them. I went to one.
That's like Johnny Rockets. They had one of them up in Gardens.
And notice all these places, excluding a couple of them, especially. They're like only a couple of them really have lasted. The like 1950s diner style restaurant went like completely downhill.
Yeah.
Or just went away just as quickly as it
like
came. Kind of
Steak and Shake used to be more that way, and now it's more fast food.
They modernize it.
They don't.
Because not everyone wants that with every location, I guess. But I didn't mind that. I remember for a while there was like a lot of McDonald's locations that were
That's
like
like Sonics. Sonics, I don't think they wear the roller skates anymore. I think they just like walk the food up to you.
There are too many like moments of people eating shit. Like I don't know if they're real or not. I mean,
oh yeah,
but there are so
I've
many
seen a
clips
lot of
people
videos of people getting fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I do like that style, but I completely get people not wanting that to be everywhere. It'd be like if everywhere was like a Cracker Barrel style like restaurant, just nothing but like uncomfortable wooden horrible wooden chairs and just like
They what was the?
I love that gift shop in the front section though. I always love seeing it because it's like all the old shit
I
that we
like
grew
going
up
to the
with.
gift shop at the zoo.
I don't know if I didn't. I
The
don't
zoo.
know. I don't remember the last time
is
I've been to
so
a
fun.
zoo.
The zoo's great, man. You know where else is
I
like?
think of like that song by Simon and Garfunkel now. Whenever I think of it, at the zoo.
You know where?
Yes, that's exactly.
You know where
exactly
they don't have around here anymore that I really miss is Long John Silver's.
Do you like Long John Silver?
Yeah, man.
Can we
That shit was good.
start a
The
discussion?
chicken.
Can we start a discussion of this in the comment section of this vlog of like how many people will harshly disagree with you on
That's
that?
fine.
But like, I think you're one of
I
like
was like a '90s kid,
there's
you
like
know, and
I've never heard of anybody that likes it. Like that's like how I feel about Arby's. Like I don't know anyone else that says that they like
Yeah.
it. Besides maybe us.
You know, and here's the
But
thing.
really long. You're not talking about like have you had it recently? You're not talking about like a memory from.
I'm
you- 'cause
talking.
maybe-
I haven't had it recently.
Okay, because like years ago,
Like I had it in the
everything
90s.
was
The last time
yeah.
I had it was like 1998 or 99.
everything was better than that.
Yeah,
like,
oh
everything.
yeah, that's
every
what I'm
fast
saying.
food place, Subway.
My memory
they were-
of Long John Silver is fond. I don't like if I tried it now, it's probably awful. Everything's awful now.
Yeah, especially how do you trust
Everything
fish?
tastes like ash in my mouth, and I'm dying. I'm dying, and it's hot, and I'm in hell. Florida is a hellscape, and every time I try to put something cold near my mouth, it melts on my hot tongue before it can soothe me, and and all I can do is scream into the void. And there's no
Yeah.
Long John Silver's.
Yeah, I've grown up in Florida as well. I'm a
Yeah,
Florida
right?
native, so that's about right though.
They ends up being bad.
I love that about you, man. I love that you can just go with it. I love
Yeah.
that you just like you're
It might
running,
be-
running gun. Kind
It might be something good or it might be something bad. Most times it's something good.
Yeah.
You and I have a lot of like good ideas.
Yeah, I'd like to think so.
Man,
I feel like we could both just be off the cuff with each other though too. Like we could just be very in the moment.
off.
That's what taking acting classes taught me, and being in improv games and learning to think quick on my feet and be in the moment. That's how that stuff works, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I learned.
Zip zap zop, bro.
That's what I learned at the high school that I went to, and that's why I learned that at the school that I went to where I learned that. You know?
My name is Atticus. By my stars, it's Harry Potter, the boy that lived.
This is what we do usually, though. We just kill time and just shoot the shit on the couch. Or you were usually playing video games while doing that, but we just kind of, especially on Sundays, man. Like,
Yeah, Sundays is just chill day.
It's very relaxing, actually. It's very like. I love coming here knowing that usually, because most people would, you know, what comes down to most people are doing the same thing. They're having a lazy Sunday at home, so they're just not, you know, probably not as likely to come in as much as like on a Friday or Saturday, I guess. You know, are you still looking at Atticus names?
No, it was something that popped up. I was looking at. It was about a small child who didn't have any friends. Cause he was.
Well, that's just sad.
He was a
Blaine.
little chubby fella.
If you're a young person, or if you feel like you don't have friends, or whatever age you are, doesn't matter the age.
Reach out.
If you feel like you don't have any friends, there's probably a reason for that. You're probably a terrible person, and you should hate yourself.
We'll tell you what's wrong with you. Reach out to us and mail us a letter at the bottom
Yeah.
of the screen.
And we're gonna make sure we give you bad advice so that it keeps you isolated from your peers. and your
P.O.
family.
Box, Walla Walla, Washington, 772-777.
We definitely just want to waste your time with a fake address like that. but
Yep.
I think that you should send something to that anyway. Because,
It's probably cathartic to just write the letter and then just send it. It doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Here's
who
the thing:
reads
is
it.
yeah, exactly. It's you just writing.
Sometimes getting it all out.
You writing the letter in and of itself is what's gonna be what gives you that release, not us reading it or anything actually coming from it. It turns out that the journey of things and the actual the presence
The
of it
friends we make along the way and whatnot.
are a little more it's a little more impactful than getting anything you want and anything you need leads to disappointment and skewed expectations of what you kind of want your life to be, because as soon as you get what you want, especially like with something that you really desire, as soon as you get it,
Then you get release.
you feel
sexual release.
Well, the worst is when you feel like nothing from it. Like, I collect a lot of things. I won't lie. I collect a lot of things, and I almost get more of a high with the process of it coming in the mail than when I actually get it. Like, as
Well,
soon as I unwrap it,
it's
as soon
the
as
same, with like people that have affairs. As soon as
And
it gets found out, it's no fun anymore.
Yeah,
It's the pursuit of trying to get someone, and then you start dating them, and you're like, this isn't as fun.
Yeah. Once you get to know them or whatever.
Yeah.
I was talking about that. Like I was showing my mom Terminator 2 on the CRT, the little CRT that I just got, like with the tape and everything.
Yeah.
And she was like watching, like she was invested in it. And I was just like, why is it cool? She's like, oh, it's just because it's different. Anything different is cool. She brought up that same point, like why people have affairs, or why people do anything. It's just like sometimes to break up the monotony that is your life.
That's why I've been going
the same repetitive thing.
Yeah, it's nice. Like I'm not a big like club person, but just getting out of my element, like. The only, realistically, like we've talked about this, I come to work and I go home. And sometimes I go to your house. That's really it. And the grocery store. I don't really like go places. So it's nice to like be somewhere where it's a little loud and there's like people I don't know. It's like good for the recovery process.
Exposure therapy.
Yeah, basically, yeah. It makes me feel more confident because then I feel like, like I went out and I was in the club with Rob, but then like Rob was talking to his friend and I was still like doing some stuff. So maybe I could go and see a movie by myself or eat lunch by myself and not feel like a weirdo. I don't know. Every time I've like eaten lunch by myself, I feel like somebody that's there with their kids think I'm like
no joke. I think I've had a lot of. I personally had a lot of moments of feeling like sad when I was eating by myself in public, and a lot of moments of like relief and like actual like peace eating. Like eating alone in public, doing a lot of things by yourself, like just going out and do it, is like actually so underrated because of how just that how peaceful it is doing things and not having to like, you can go about it at your own pace. You don't have to worry about somebody. I mean, I am kind of conditioned to like when I go out to eat, it being a social thing, a social gathering. I am conditioned to that, but there's something peaceful about like you could just eat a meal and be like, I'll bring up Chili's again. I'm thinking about Chili's a lot. I miss it. We got to go to Chili's soon. But I've got a Chili's just by myself, and there's something nice about like just having some beers and chilling on your phone and eating something and just the quiet of that. Like I love talk. We both love talking. Obviously, you know, I love chatting and I love like being a talkative person, and just as much as I love, and at the same time I love like absolute silence and just being. Like the piece of like
what?
Like here's the thing. Here's the thing that people forget about. When you're by yourself, you also don't have to like socialize with somebody.
Well,
like,
see,
besides the server
I got
or
this
whoever you're
issue
interacting
where,
with.
like, I like being alone. I like having alone time, but I talk to myself, so I'm never not talking. I don't like.
Yeah, I feel like I always have a monologue.
I like being
in my head.
alone, but I don't like complete silence. That freaks me out for some reason. Like I get like
really,
like the silent noise like bugs me out. Like I get like the CRT
you don't
noise.
have like tinnitus, do you?
I don't think so. But like the certain CRTs, like we talked about, like I hear like a little.
I don't hear that. I don't hear it like that.
But also, you're a musician. You may have like blown out that part of your ear or something long ago.
It's possible. I don't know. I still hear. There's like still like very like high frequencies that I hear, but it depends. No, because like some of my musician friends who like definitely their hearing is way more damaged than mine, and they do hear it. So that was the one thing that was kind of like, I don't know if that's true or not.
Maybe
my hearing is definitely not perfect,
yeah,
but it's not nearly as bad. Like I played so many solo gigs for a year. I'm so grateful that I didn't play in bands for most of the time I was playing music.
Yeah.
Because, you know, when I played in bands recently the last couple of years before I quit, I was like playing with earplugs in and just like never wanted to. It's not even like, to be honest, it's not even decibel thing. Sometimes I just feel the vibrations like piercing my fucking skull. So
I still think a great sketch would be somebody like you doing that, but then the screaming over you is Rob. Like I want something where somebody's like, where it's like me like this, and then it's
but it's
you
like a vocal
screaming. Yeah, like
dubbing.
I think dubbing is such a funny thing.
I think of Elaine, like the Seinfeld episode with Rob Schneider, where like she thinks that he's faking. Elaine thinks that he's faking. Hearing it faking, like having a bad ear, and then she puts it in and just like freaks out like when they fucking start playing at the opera, or like playing like the music starts going. No, it's like fucking like funny how like that stuff is, you know what I mean? Like as far as senses, and I think that's why they like. So why did they have us? It was like a lot of like studies or survey. Like why did they have us do that as kids? What? Just to see if we were healthy.
Those things were
if you could hear the frequency, or your reflexes, like, was just for
I don't know, to
for-
fought with us and single us out, make us feel like nerds and ostracized.
Honestly,
you
nothing-
can't hear good, you can't see good, weirdo, and then like, there you go.
Nothing makes you feel more like a cog in the machine.
Yeah.
And like being with a bunch of people and everyone getting checked by like the doctor or some sort of specialist, like
boiling up,
like just like everyone like that scene in the wall, Pink Floyd's The Wall, where another brick in the wall is playing, and it's just a bunch of people in a conveyor belt.
Daddy, what you leave behind for me?
Basically, how school felt, you know. That was very accurate, very accurate. Now that song came out, what, like the '70s. The album came out in the '70s.
70,
Early 70s? 72 or 3, yeah.
73.
So it's like crazy that people already. Apparently, a lot of stuff that people feel nowadays, people are already feeling that, in like the late 20th, mid to late 20th century.
Well, that's like fucking like Animal Farm.
Like that's what I was just about to bring up Orwell. How did Orwell
like
see
1984?
How did he see that? How did he see that? Not see it coming, but how did he?
79 was The Wall.
Oh wow!
Yeah, right.
When the album came out.
Yeah,
oh,
the
wow.
album, yeah.
I don't mean like how did Orwell like predict the future? It's not even that.
No, but just
how did he see that like society would potentially go in that direction?
Just
that's what I want to know.
You know what I think it was is that he was just a practical guy, and he just saw like the road we're on and knew people. And like, even though I'm sure it didn't happen as quickly as he thought, or you know, like it happened because people just are the way they are. That's the reason like utopias don't work, is because eventually someone has to be in charge. Someone has to make a call about who gets more food than someone else, because most people aren't Commander fucking Shepard and I won't eat and the rest of my people will. Like, and if it is, it's usually some bullshit they're eating behind closed doors or touching kids or something. There ain't no fucking utopia.
Right? There's always some sort of
there's
inevitable corruption in human
everywhere.
In
yeah, it's just our nature. It's not, and it's not everybody, but it happens.
Such a large chunk of people.
Yeah.
Now, like the scariest thing about that is how many people like keep things to themselves. How many people are like, you know, it's all closeted and they're like awful, but it's like they just hide it. It's like completely secret. And like Dahmer was doing his thing. It's like there's like video of him with his family at Christmas time or whatever, like around the time when he was doing like in late 80s, early 90s when he was doing all that shit.
Well, that's
and it's
like that, that
people are really good at hiding it.
The Juggalo Beach Killer or whatever. In Long Island, he killed there was a bunch of hookers.
When was that?
Like recently, they just got here.
Jesus.
Juggalo Beach Killer.
He was a juggalo?
No, not like Juggalo. The beach is called. Hang on, it's got
it's called Juggalo Beach.
There's something Juggalo Beach.
Juggalo.
Gilgo, the Gilgo Beach Killer. Cum burgers.
More cummy food, dude.
Gummies.
Hey, welcome to Dr. Cum's Cum Restaurant, where every item has cum in it. Would you like some fried cum or a side of cum sliders?
That's the logo noise when it says it. It's like Dr. Cum.
Now I'm thinking that alone, is that going to get age restricted? Do I have to bleep out every time I say?
Oh yeah, you'll have definitely all of this.
I don't think language ever. It's unless it's so much. Like if I said the F word 20 times in a minute-long video.
We should try that and see what we can push YouTube's boundaries.
It's definitely because sometimes when I did movie reviews, there's a video where I was talking on camera and it said the F word a lot. It definitely catches it. It's crazy how well it catches it actually. But as long as it's not too much.
Shake it up.
It'll be a separate clip then. The cum restaurant. Yeah.
The cum restaurant is for after hours. This guy needs a vlog late.
Another day well spent with you,
yeah, man.
B.
Another great day on the books.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna go eat something and watch some TV.
Cool.
Yeah. I'll see you later, homie.
Yeah, man.
Oh shit, you're dropping your
I
keychain?
got stuck on my pants. I had to break it off.
Oh no.
It's okay. Oh.
Here, I'll walk with you actually. It'll take a second. This is what we usually do. Make sure we got strength in numbers until the last person is
out of here.
Look at all the kitties.
Look how great it is. I love how gray everything is today. Like I really love cloudy skies.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Quite dark, not quite bright out.
Yeah. Now suddenly it feels like this is like a Midwest emo album cover. Suddenly it's a Midwest emo album vibe.
You know, I just think we've grown apart since I started college. I really did try. I tried to wait for you, but your letter just took too long. You left my heart!
Love you, bro. I'll catch you.
You too, buddy. I'll be here tomorrow.
Sounds good.
And maybe with spaghetti.
Hell yeah. All right, dogs, drive safe. I'll see you.
I will.
Oh, wrong window.
Success.
Yeah.
Night.
Catch you later, man.
Yeah, man. Drive safe.
You too. Hey, look. Holy shit. It's a cat. You can't see it. It's probably too small. All right. Well, that was a nice time. Me and Blaine love hanging out and talking and just shooting the shit at work while still helping the customers get what they need. We try to do our best. I do everything I can to be as good of an employee as I can with every place. Here's the thing: we're in a small shop, like smaller owned business like shop I work at versus corporate is, you don't feel appreciated at a corporate place. That's what that's really what people want on top of just better pay. Like, no one wants to work for a place that treats them like shit and doesn't care about them and doesn't pay them. Who would want that? My manager cares about me. I have a good relationship with the owner of the place. Like the people I work with now are so incredible and just like significantly different than, I've never actually been excited to go to a job as much as I have with this one. And I've never been excited about going to any job ever, but at this one, it's just it's such a lovely vibe, and I just feel comfortable there. That's really what people want too, is to feel at home at their workplace. For a while, I was watching so many like workplace comedies, like watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine a little while back, and I've just been, watched all sorts of shows like that for years, like The Office and stuff. Workplace comedies and sitcoms always made me kind of yearn for that. Like, oh, I would love it. Like, I'd love to have a place that feels like that. Like every day is just a new episode of this show that I'm living on. Not that I know I'm not alone, and a lot of people looking at their lives like if they're in some movie or something like that. But no, I look at it more so if it's just, I look at things like that because it's amusing for me. It makes me feel like more excited about life just because I like that stuff so much. But anyway, I was always wanting that, and this place is the only time I've actually felt that, where I feel like I'm just, enjoying the journey is what I'm trying to say. Of course, I'd love if my music career really took off, and I don't ever like tell myself that I want to stay put by any means, but I can see myself working here for a very long time, and I'm for at least more a handful of years or more, and I'm really excited about that, I guess. I've never liked any place that I've worked at except for where I work now, and I'm just very happy about that. As you can see, we have a good time, and we have, this is everything I'm showing you is just the in-betweens, really. There is work. We do work. It isn't just like hanging out and goofing off. We do work, but we're just good at getting that stuff done and out of the way, so that we can chill and just hang out. We just knock it out, and then we're done and we're chilling, and it's great. Everyone's like, nobody's like taking more of the workload than anybody else. Everybody splits it pretty evenly. The full-timers like Blaine and his brother obviously do a little more than I do, but just because they're there more of the time, more often. But yeah, I really love where I work, and I hope that you guys are enjoying seeing what it's like, and just seeing, just having a little like just. Sorry, I'm trying to fucking drive here. I'm trying to pay attention and not. I'm also very hungry. you know, I love the idea of just like giving a lens into like what my, you know, what my day to day is like, and not gonna lie, like filming it and just capturing it with this camera makes it feel more exciting, more interesting. I feel like, I don't know, like I anticipate things in a different way when I'm like when I'm filming it, or when I treat it like it's like a production of something or a project for something. So anyway, I'm in the highway now. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here. I'm gonna eat some dinner and watch some TV and just relax. But it was fun taking you all with me again. See you next time.